Hi guys, I've been a huge Batman fan for like 7 years now. Ever since I first played Batman Arkham Asylum on the Xbox 360, I was hooked on the brooding, complicated, and determined hero that was Batman. But perhaps even more appealing to me was his arch-nemesis, the Joker. Now, since I started off playing Arkham Asylum and then moved on to watch the animated series, for me, Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill will always be the definitive version of these two characters. So, since I liked them so much and I liked the series so much, it just made sense for me to watch the first movie that came from this television series, which many fans on the internet have regarded as the best animated Batman thing of all time. It's sometimes even referred to as the best Batman movie of all time, and somehow I've never seen it until now. So Batman the Mask of the Phantasm is a story that goes over Batman's origin and also a modern Batman crime that the two intertwine, as Batman is being accused of resorting to murder to deal with mobsters, as there's this new vigilante thing in town, only known as the Phantasm, and Batman needs to find out who this is, while also grappling with the return of his ex-fiancée from many years ago when he was just starting out as Batman. Now, what this movie does really well is the Batman character development. I have never cared about Batman as a character more than I have in this movie, and that is saying a lot. That is damn impressive. They went really intricate in the internal conflict of living up to his parents' legacy or living his own life. It also has the best Batman romance that I've ever seen. I have never cared about Rachel in the Nolan movies. The actual connection between the two characters was just amazing to watch, and I really did care about their relationship. So huge props have to go to the writing team and to the actors for just pulling that off phenomenally. The pacing of this movie is really great, covering a lot of ground in an hour and 15 minutes, but never feeling like everything is just rushed and crammed in and they have 3 storylines crammed into one movie that they could have just separated and made a better overall movie. Batman vs. Superman. Sorry, I had something in my throat. And the movie really did feel cinematic. This was a movie. This wasn't just an extended episode. There was some 3D animation, and throughout the whole time, I just felt yeah, I'm watching a Batman movie, not I'm watching a Batman animated cartoon. And as always, Mark Hamill was flawless as the Joker in this movie. Not saying that he isn't always. He's always really good, but he was flawless in his performance in this movie. He went from humorous and funny in one instant to the next second being maniacal and a true threat. And the plot felt really important to the overall Batman mythos, adding, like I said, backstory to Batman, then character development that I've seen before, but never like this. The Phantasm was just a cool thing, though I don't really understand how the Phantasm works, because it does some things where stuff goes through it or it vanishes, and they never explain how that works. So I guess that's a negative, but we'll get there in a second. Hold on. I could really feel the weight of the whole story just on Bruce Wayne, on Batman as a character. These are events that are going to stick with him throughout his crime-fighting career, which it's a long one, so that really says something. Now, my 2 real main negatives for this movie would have to be the mobster villains. I never gave a shit about any of them. They're dying and I'm supposed to feel bad. Okay. They're bad guys and I'm supposed to fear them or whatever. Not really. I never, not one moment cared about them either as characters or as villains. They just didn't work. And also at the very, very end, when Batman is going after the Joker, I know Batman has to go after the Joker because he's a criminal, but I just didn't feel invested in like, oh my god, Batman needs to stop the Joker, because really he had no plan other than blowing up the amusement park they were in, so Batman could have just like left. I mean, I know he couldn't. He has to go after the Joker, but I just didn't feel invested in him like, oh my god, he needs to catch the Joker like right now. That didn't work for me. But overall, I did really enjoy this movie. I would highly recommend it to any Batman fan who hasn't seen it. Somehow, people who like Batman haven't heard of this movie, and I don't get that, because like the animated series is so popular, and this is like definitely part of the best that the animated Batman universe has to offer, with Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill as the voices, and they're just so perfect that I hope they can do it forever. But is it the best Batman movie? I don't know. It's definitely up there. It's top 4 easily, no doubt. I would say that other contenders for that title could be Batman 1989, The Dark Knight, and Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker is actually one that I don't see being praised that much, but I really love. So I might review those 3 other movies and then make like a definitive decision, but this movie is easily up there with them. And if you're not a fan of Batman Beyond versus or Return of the Joker, then I guess this is in the top 3 easily. But I'm a really big fan of the movie. I might need to rewatch it. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. I remember that movie being damn good. So yeah, leave a like if you did, and if you want me to review the other Batman movies, let me know. Either by liking, by subscribing, or leaving a comment down below. Let me know who your favorite superhero is and what you think the best representation of them is. Is that grammar? Who knows? Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Alright. Bye.